Hey all, welcome to ShareTreck. This is Raj here. Friends, one more video on CRISPR today. It seems like what I said yesterday was a very good idea. CRISPR has gone up again today. And if we go by that logic, I think tomorrow we should see a little bit of a downturn unless the market considers that what they heard in the Goldman Sachs conference from Samarth Kulkarni has actually inspired them. But I think overall, we are looking at consolidating at a higher level. That's my thought process. So we may see a little bit of pullback tomorrow or day after, one of those things, because right now the catalyst is very strong. That said, let's take a closer look. Let's get started. Welcome back, friends. It's really heartening to see some theories come true. In the morning, it looked like touch and go because CRISPR was negative. And then slowly people started listening to what Samarth Kulkarni said in the interview with Goldman Sachs in that presentation. And then things started moving up. CRISPR is now in both rare and common diseases. That was one of the messages that came through when I heard the discussion with Samarth Kulkarni. And he also highlighted that they are getting better in cell handling and cell tech and CAR-T in general. And they think that they would be in a position to be best in class to handle cancer. And Samarth Kulkarni also said that regenerative medicine area is underinvested. He's saying that replacing organ system can not only help people with damaged organs in order to survive, but he's also looking at the longevity market, where if you have a well-performing brain, all you need is replacement of organs. So he's looking at those kind of markets as well. I mean, it's something that I didn't think about, but when I heard him talk about it, I think that that would be a pretty big market, because if you just think about it, maybe 100 years ago, people had an average life expectancy which was way lower than what it is today. And with every passing decade, medical care improves and human life is increasing. So the average human lifespan could become significantly longer. And then the question becomes, how many of the body organs are going to be able to keep up for that long life? And if is it possible to rejuvenate them with new cells? So that's where I think Samarth Kulkarni is alluding to. So that's again a very good point to hear from him. And Samarth Kulkarni also said that currently CRISPR Therapeutics is the biggest player in the in vivo space. And they are saying that, I mean, what I heard from at the conference is that CRISPR won't get disrupted because there was a specific question, something that I keep on harping about in this channel, that you have base editing and prime editing, and CRISPR needs to move ahead with the technology. But Samarth Kulkarni seemed to have a different approach. He said CRISPR won't be disrupted and is keeping track of all developments, innovations, etc., with a motto that purpose is important, not innovation for just technology. So in other words, they are not looking at new platform technologies just for the sake of research, but they want to see if they took a particular disease ailment, whether that is something that can be cured and give benefit to a huge number of people, or if they look at a technology, whether it is appropriately suited for handling a particular disease. So that's their lens through which they are looking at it, and they feel comfortable that they are not going to be disrupted. And in the same vein, Samarth Kulkarni also said that earlier CRISPR was molecular scissors, but now it's a vehicle for carrying a toolbox of effector proteins to a genome. So for each disease, what is the best way to treat it is the question that they ask. And if new tech is required, that will be used. And Samarth Kulkarni believes LNP is best as it degrades after work is done, and that the regulators are more comfortable to LNP than viruses. And CRISPR is working on delivery using LNP not just to liver but to other organs as well. And he alluded to the fact that the LNP that they have could be used for 6 of their therapies that are in the pipeline. So that's again a very good piece of information to have, again a positive catalyst. And we also have news that there is a significant demand for Casgevy, and that reimbursement has been much easier than they expected. So from the money front also it looks good. And there was this question about conditioning agent, the gentle conditioning agent that is required. In that context, Sam agreed that if they have a gentle conditioner, then they can expand the patient pool by 3 to 4 times, because many people do not go for the procedure just because of the intrusiveness of the whole procedure. So if the conditioning agent was more gentle, it will be much more acceptable. So the market can be grown 3 to 4 times more. So that was one acknowledgement. And then CRISPR said that their conditioning agent, which they are working on, the gentle conditioning agent, is specific for sickle cell disease and TDT, and will significantly improve the value of Casgevy. And they are looking at a 10-year long-term solution of in vivo editing, so that you don't even need all these conditioning and stuff like that. And they are trying a number of different LNP towards very, very selective editing by decorating the LNP so that it gravitates to a specific organ and nowhere else. So that's something that they are working on. And they said that there are 2 trials ongoing for cardiovascular targets, and data is being accrued. And disclosure timing is not imminent or decided yet, but it could happen. So this is one more piece of information that we got. But overall, I think you can always go to the website of CRISPR Therapeutics and listen to the entire interview. And I'll also put a link to the interview in the description section here. You can just click on it. I would advise all of you go and listen to Samarth Kulkarni speaking about this, because I came back feeling very, very optimistic and positive, but still I'd always caution that we still are in a high interest rate environment. So the trend that we have observed, that run up to catalyst, and on the day of the catalyst you are at a high, and subsequent day we start coming down. So that trend likely might persist, but we may still continue to be on a bull channel as far as CRISPR Therapeutics is concerned, because I have still not seen the higher low yet. So we have to see a higher low where the price turns back up, either after bouncing off the bull channel support line or just above that. So I'm waiting for that. So it's not yet clear, but we already had a touch point on the bull channel. So we had 2 touch points on the bull channel. That's why I'm thinking that we could have one more, and we'll continue on that way. The only reason why we may come below the bull channel could be because we are consolidating in the absence of any new stimulus. So for a continued bull thesis, I would anticipate that we might need to have more regularly timed catalysts coming out so that we can continue riding the bull channel. With that, my friends, I would like to bring this video to an end. I look forward to your feedback and comment. I was really heartened to hear from you on the previous video. Please do the same for this one. And please do me a favor. We have to touch 20,000 subscribers. So if you have not yet subscribed, please smash the subscribe button. Please smash the like button. And if possible, send this URL to a friend of yours who is interested in CRISPR related investment, and request them to subscribe to the channel. Very much appreciate your support. Thanks, and have a great day, and bye for now.